Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with some more 12-12 for you today, and we have a glorious 2v2 siege using the 12-12 AD mod. We are on large army, so we're going to see, it's basically a 4v4, but obviously with only 4 players instead. So yeah, we're going to see some huge armies here today. Defending, we have Lorraine and we have Bohemia. So we have a French and a like a Central European power. We have then over here we have Venice allied with Toulouse. So we have 2 French factions facing off against each other, as we have some Bohemian knights come flying on in here, taking out some sergeants of Toulouse. So that is unfortunate for them. But now they're going to be able to pin these Bohemian knights down. The other Bohemian knight over here has been pinned down by some gendarmes, and they will probably be taken out as they are about to be 2v1'd. But yeah, there you go, a little sally out going on over there, and the same going on over here. What are these guys gone for? The Brabazonian cavalry. I think they try to go for some of the swords on the towers, but they're now being scared off by some of the Lancer Spaghetti, as I like to call these guys. Lancer Spaghetti in my eyes. And then we have some knights over here we better keep an eye on for Lorraine as well, who's just simply dubbed as knights, these guys. But yeah, they may do some damage. See, this is just like some tier 1 Brabazonian cav here. Yes, if you're enjoying seeing 12-12 on the channel at the moment and like to see some more siege battles from the medieval world, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support as always. As this cav here might rout this sergeant. A nice early little victory there for Bohemia. I mean, is it really? I mean, these sergeants. So I mean, actually, they've just rallied. These Bohemian knights are tier 3, and like they're really expensive. They cost like 1,500. This sergeant probably costs no more than like 500. This knight's really got to kill what, maybe 2 or 3 sergeants to make it worthwhile. And you can see that there has been some breaches opened by both Venice and by Toulouse, and they're now going inside. You can see we've got these sergeants now piling on in. I'm pretty sure that Toulouse has just spammed a load of sergeants as like their mainline infantry. Toulouse doesn't have like masses of infantry really to pick from. Yeah, sergeants late, sergeants late, sergeants late. Yeah, and then they got shock infantry and pole arms, but mainly sergeants late. Down here they are already facing Bohemia, who's got some Pavy Spears defending. Pavy Spears are a really good unit that can hold the line. Once in like shield wall, their big shields protect them quite nicely from archer fire and from swords and spears and such like, but they're not going to get kills. And already, I mean, this unit here could just get flanked by the swords, which probably should do. They should probably flank that unit. Got some macemen here. This is a really good unit that Bohemia has available to it. Macemen are a solid unit. And it looks like more heavy spears coming up. Or is that just like the remains of the unit? I don't know. All seems to be going on down there. Absolute mess. Over here you can see that Venice has also landed. I mean, he's got a wide variety of stuff. I do like Venice's roster. It's very bright, very, I don't know, good looking. The Italian nations are quite cool. They've got all sorts, they've got lots of different types of like swords they can bring. They've got this medium melee infantry one. They've got a heavy melee up here. This Fancy Damars, probably their best infantry is tier 3 and heavy melee. While most like European infantry like swords like this are usually medium melee, like the sergeants will be medium melee. So this heavy melee's like got the upper hand on other European nations, you could say. You can see the swords going on down there. I mean, they've just abandoned the street. I mean, you be careful of that. There is more sergeants now coming in. They could send some cav in, could get the cav in, go down the street, go for gunners, could go for anything they wanted to. No real need to. Fighting on the wall over here as well. Looks like this is Bohemia and Toulouse again, battling out. Again, spear versus swords. The swords will eventually win this. But yes, this was sent in by a member of my Discord. So if you'd like to send in your own replays that may then feature on the channel, the link is down below in the description, as always in every single video. So feel free to come and join to get involved in some battles if you'd like to do so, or just to send in your own replays. Feel free to do so. Again, trapped on the walls here, these sergeants, they might be able to do some damage to these Pavy Spears. They actually have more numbers. With the archer towers, certainly they might be able to get some like advantage. Oh, look, what's this? They've got a ballista here. This is not going to do any damage to anyone. There you go. So it looks like, I mean, the first wave of attackers seem to be making some some headway now. You can see this Pavy Spear here is getting flanked and is starting to lose. Now that Toulouse has got more infantry in here. Pavy Spear is kind of like a bit like a pike unit. It's really good if it's just facing stuff in front of it, but as soon as it starts to get flanked or surrounded, it doesn't do so well. What we got over here? Well, they've got their own Pavy Spear here. Have Venice. I mean, they're getting shot from the towers. You need to be careful of that. They are losing men quite quickly. Can't even see like the men. Like that's how big these shields are. And again, the colours on these like shields are awesome. Look at that shield. Looks awesome. Yeah, they're just facing against some other Pavies from Lorraine. Which again, look at the shields. It looks so cool. This mod is amazing. It really, really is. But yeah, so they look like they're just having a standoff and kind of waiting. I don't know what they're waiting on. I mean, this is certainly a good move here by Lorraine. He's got some gunners. I like how they're just called cannoneer. Like, they could just bring them up and start shooting these Pavies. Not a bad target. I mean, I think, like, saving your gunners is better for, like, cav. Oh my god, what happened here? How did this mercenary Swiss halberdier, like, lose so many men? Did he get, like, shot? Did he get shot by this cavalry, no wonder? I think he might have. I don't know. I'm confused. But yes, now, we've now got the sergeants here, now into this combat here in the street. I mean, this is definitely flankable. Yeah, you can see gunners here for Lorraine as well setting up. They should just shoot into the flanks of this sergeant. Yeah, the artillery is just shooting, like, things all the way back here. Like, they're shooting some Sawel Demand, which is a really elite sword unit. Yeah, they're just shooting, that cavalry shooting miles. Jeez, they just fight all the way through here. Well done to them. We now got archers and stuff setting up as well. Yeah, there you go, gunners firing. They're just firing into the flank of that sergeant there. And you can see this cav setting up there. That cav's going to try and come through. Oh no, maybe he's just going to try and charge into the flank of this combat here. Maybe charge into the flank of the pikes. Who knows? Swords now coming onto the wall. Macemen, or I should say. I mean, if I was the attackers, I'd probably be thinking about opening up a second breach instead of like firing on infantry and stuff like that. I'd be like wanting to open up a breach maybe like here, because well, it's just another way in. You see that the sergeants here are actually losing to Pavy Spears, so clearly these Pavy Spears on the wall, not the worst thing in the world. And again, over here losing. They're just pinning them on the wall long enough that the archers and arch towers can do some damage. This is a bloody fight. Toulouse is certainly struggling to kill these Pavy Spears. But he's got plenty more sergeants to come in anyway. How many men did everyone start on? That's a point. So the attackers had about 10,000 men, and the defenders had about 7,700. So there's about a 2,300 advantage. If you want to go like that. So, I mean, they have the numbers, obviously, to the attackers, and probably the quality, but the defenders certainly have the defenses. And if you can use them right, like if you can hold these walls long enough, you can kill entire armies on them. I've seen it happen. Over here, though, they are standing with the Pavy Spears. Once they beat this unit here, they can just freely come off the walls here. I mean, there's more defenses set up. I mean, this crossbow unit here is going to have a nice, just dominate anything that comes down this street here. Oh my gosh, there's like so much caltrops, spiked stones. Yeah, this like street here is just locked down by this crossbow unit. It's really nice. Gunners here. Oh, this is probably why they're doing like so well. These gunners here are like firing onto the wall. I don't know if they're firing onto those sergeants there perhaps, but yeah, they've like probably been like dealing with a lot of the Toulouse troops that way with the gunners. I've got polearms, just halberdiers waiting here ready for when this Pavy Spear loses. But it looks like Toulouse has seen what he's going to do, and he's got some Frank archers already like ready to shoot these halberdiers. Really should just land on the wall here with his Frank archers and then just shoot into the flanks of the halberdiers. Better to do that than to shoot over the walls, I personally find. He has still got ammo on his artillery as well, just keep that in mind. Cav coming in. Cav sneaking by. He's got behind like the fight that's going on here, which, by the way, looks like Toulouse is winning. He's forcing back. I think this is a mix of Lorraine. Oh no, this is all Lorraine. This is all Lorraine. I thought this might have been Bohemia, but it's not. Now we're going to see a rear charge by the Cav. And you do have like the Honda arms here, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be into the back of the Saddle Demand. There you go. Very nice charge. We need to get them out pretty quickly because now there's shock infantry coming in and there's pole arms here. So yeah, this cav's already getting vaporized. There's gendarme here. And I think that's a mortar. I think a mortar, yeah, is just firing in here. Oh, a trebuchet possibly? Might be the trebuchet. Unless it's, yeah, I think it was one of these trebuchets just firing to the big blob down here, which is a fairly big blob of stuff going on down here. Yeah, that cav broke. That's a shame because that's expensive cav. Swords now against these heavy spears here. That's not a bad idea. You might as well push up here. If I was Venice, I'd start pushing up here to support and surround this force here to help out my ally. See here, they're still fighting on the wall. Venice having a rough time. What's he fighting? Saddle Demand with his... I thought this is his Fanti Damar. It is. Okay, so maybe his Fanti Damar is not as good as I thought. Oh, what just got destroyed there? A wall has been destroyed and a lot of gunners just got killed. Oh my gosh, look at all the dead gunners. Rip in pieces to them. So that was really nicely done. Where is their gun anyway? It's their great bombard as well they've been using. So that's a super heavy artillery. So that thing just knocks down the wall in a couple of shots. Very, very nice. So yeah, these gunners now kind of stuck here. I mean, might as well use their ammo up. The Saddle Demand, they're doing quite well. And there's a tower trying to land, you can see in the background. So there's more Venetians getting ready to land. Look at that guy on top of the tower. He's eager. Look at him. He's like, yes, get me in the fight. Get me in the fight. Let me kill some goddamn troops from Lorraine. Still got their cav here of Lorraine actually as well. Brabazonian cav. So they'll just like keep forcing like Venice to pin back a load of his cav. And we might see some movement here from the cav. Honestly, this one here could probably go for all the infantry here. There's not really any cavalry that's could stop it. Like this one could just sneak in, go for maybe like this tower. I probably wouldn't because there's cav literally in the lines here, but I'd probably just go in, charge this this sword here, and then you could probably like get back inside the city. Be what I'd do. But we'll keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on that. There is actually more cav coming in here from Toulouse, bringing in gendarmes. Don't know where he's gonna go with them. I mean, honestly, you could just go straight up the street and charge this sword here. Then you'd be like already into the cap point, but look how much is already like weighing in the cap point still. Still a lot. Big blob forming up here from Toulouse. This is obviously a big cause for concern. As I try to like just mass with the camera here. There you go. Maceman holding though. These guys are nasty, I'm telling you. They'll rack up the kills, and also, I mean, the archers, like, over here, you can see that the archer sergeants firing over, and they're probably getting so many kills. What did the cav go for in the end? Did it even go for anything? No, it decided to just pull back. Cowards, just go for it. Charge in, kill these guys. You could go all the way down the line, go and take out these, like, shock infantry over here. To be fair, though, I mean, Toulouse has probably got, like, maybe 1.5 more waves of like sergeants, and then he's on to like his pole arms and his shock infantry and his gunners. I'd probably start thinking about bringing the gunners up, like for just put them on a wall somewhere and then just start shooting down. Like you could clear out these pole arms. Don't know where his archers have got to. Yeah, all crossbows. The same with them. Put the crossbows on the wall. You clear out these pole arms, and there's another one here as well. This one's gonna need killing. But I guess he's a bit worried maybe the archer sergeants, like if he puts anything on the walls like archer-wise, he may just get shot to pieces, which is possible. But, I mean, what's he got to lose? He's losing a lot of infantry right now to these archer sergeants. As they just gun down everything in this street. Yeah, I don't know what you call this scenario really. I mean, it's kind of like there's Lorraine and Toulouse are fighting each other, and they're both French factions, so you could kind of say like maybe like Toulouse is called upon Venice and Lorraine's called upon Bohemia, and they're both like fighting for their like French faction's interest. I don't know. I mean, Lorraine and Bohemia does kind of make sense as an alliance because they are, well, Lorraine's eastern France, Bohemia's like central Europe. Toulouse and Venice not so much, but it's like a southern European like alliance, I guess, in a way. These guys are losing on the wall, these medium swords here. Don't know why they didn't just land like another one here just to open it up a little bit. They've got like got a lot of units already here, but maybe they were wanting to kill those gunners really quickly. And they are surrounding this unit here, so Sour Demand. But then they can't get off the wall. They like have to go all the way back down here if they want to get off the wall. Which is the only issue. This crossbow is very safe. I don't know what it's... I guess this crossbow is maybe firing. Yeah, this crossbow... Oh my gosh, that was a really good hit. I was looking at the crossbows. I just didn't even pay attention to the trebuchet just getting a really good hit there on these heavy melee infantry. But yeah, these crossbows, like, they are going to wreck this sword that's just down here. These Venetians aren't long for this world. There you go. I mean, I'm sure they're getting volleys off. Maybe they're shooting at them. Who knows? You can see that Toulouse is now starting to take the walls. He's finally got off these walls. But he's going to have the same issue on this flank here. Like, he's going to send in his sergeants. He's then going to just be able to be shot, like, from this street here by archer sergeants as he fights the maceman. But I think, yeah, oh, yeah, he's just about to win here, though. What cost? He had, like, 3 units of sergeants fighting 1 maceman. And only one maceman's going to get, one sergeant's going to get out alive. And only just, it might, you know what? It may not yet. Both these guys are wavering. He's also taking the street with the help of Venice. And they're kind of like just waiting on, like just getting rid of this Swiss halberdier now. But I don't know what they were really waiting for. Artillery coming in. Oh, shooting the gunners. And doing a nice amount of damage. Look at that. They killed so many of these gunners. And 103 men. Don't know what the gunners are doing here. They've not really got an angle. They're going to have to like shoot through their own men, which is, I can tell you, is not advisable in any total war. Let alone 12-12. Like these gunners will do a lot of damage. They need to just like probably set them up. A really good spot for them would be maybe set them up and shoot these swords, or shoot these halberdiers. I mean, this halberdier unit is so weak, you could probably take it out with infantry. And you can see Toulouse over here having a lot of joy, starting to take these walls. Again, kind of at what cost? He's lost another unit here to Pavi's spears, and he's now getting his crossbows off. I mean, I wouldn't attack down here, this street. I don't think that's advisable. I'd probably get like crossbows up, maybe onto this wall, and then I'd shoot these gunners, and then you just like then bring some swords forward while you use the cover. Like you have the cover of your crossbows. You like then just destroy this barricade, and then you're able to fight through here. That's be what I'd do. Oh, crossbows in combat. I think that might have been a misclip. But yeah, certainly out of the 2 attackers, I'd say Venice is having the harder time. Though Toulouse has probably lost more. Like if you can understand, like Venice started later than Toulouse in his attack. And he looks like he's got the harder defense, to be honest. I mean, he doesn't need to even fight down here. All these guys are just kind of like useless. This is an unnecessary place to fight. You might as well just start your assault here at the main cap point, which he is. He's got these Pavi spears here. I mean, they're not... I don't know why he's brought so many Pavi spears on the attack. Anti-cav, I guess. That's why you have the shock infantry. Still not seen any movement by this cav here. I'm still waiting. Brabazonian cav here. I just know he's going to do something. They turned around their artillery. No, I thought the artillery had turned around. They have talking about artillery though. They have got it in here. Are they going to set it up just to shoot this one halberdier? If they are, that's kind of a waste. Oh, really good hit there though on the gendarmes. Getting a really nice hit. I mean, that's such a waste of cav. Why he's got his cav so like deep into the city, I don't know. Like, there's no need. The city is like basically theirs at this point. Keep your cav back. I'd leave it as like a reserve now. I mean, also get these swords off the wall because they're capturing the tower, and I believe, well, we've already seen it happen. Like towers, when they destroy, they kill all those men. They'll kill a lot of those men. That's just the Attila way. Such a weird thing, but it's in there. Maceman's still holding on the wall though. These guys are nasty. Bohemia is such a good faction. It's a really, really good faction to bring. More cav coming up. I don't know why he's bringing more cav up. There's like no need. The only cavalry threat there is outside the city now. The only reason to bring cav. Like, now it's just going to come down to the grind. I mean, they're actually outside in their cav now. Look, the gendarmes going in. They've actually got stuck on these knights here. That's a shame because, yeah, they wanted to go in for the shock infantry, which they have eventually got into. Nice little charge there. That'll do a good amount of damage, yeah. Clearing like 30, 40 of these shocking retreat. Now sending the swords. Knights trying to counterattack that, but they're not really achieving much. They need more down the street, though. These are, I mean, that's a fairly healthy sergeant, but these two are not healthy. They're going to need shock infantry now coming in for Venice. It's literally what I was about to say. They need shock infantry in it to face the other shock infantry and pole arms. Need some archers. I need something to turn this fight around. Like, what is going on here? Yeah, these Pavis still will hold for a while, but they are going to lose eventually. The Saddle Demand's just too good. Spears finally breaking here. I mean, this again, this is like I said, a bit of a pointless attack from Venice. Like, there's nothing to gain apart from killing the units. Like, all this is doing, like, these units are just pinned down in this area. Do they form square? No. I know that they can. Yeah, this Pavi Spear, I think she's going to get out of there. I would. No need to stick around. There's literally nothing down here apart from if you go up onto this tower. That's not going to happen. Like, you can see, look at the crossbows. They've got a nice angle. Shooting onto, like, that big blob of Venetians down there. They've actually broken another one. They broke the sword there. That might return. Big mass rout here. I told you they're going to need more to come down this street. Like, there's such healthy units here. The shock infantry now coming in for Lorraine. Going to go after these Venetians. These poor Venetians. Venetians that, like, there's so few of. And because I think after that there's archers. Oh no, there is now more infantry. Okay. So there were archers just waiting here. These Frank archers probably need to start, like, killing these pole arms and the cav. Don't know why they're sending the cav in. Like, there's not really a charge effect because they've got that shock infantry in there. They don't really want to send the cav in as well.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Tower broke in. This killed a lot of these guys, I think. Certainly that sergeant there was fresh, and that's now a bit banged up. They want to get off the towers or off the walls, and then they want to probably want to attack here. Like, you could get one unit down this street here and be safe from the crossbows, and then you have the rest of your infantry, like, just sticking back here. Like, they're not shooting this unit here. I mean, I don't think they're in range. I know they should be. No, they're actually just out of range. But their range goes to, like, actually, he, like, ever so slightly passed over, like, the nearest man. So I guess in theory, yes, they can fire. But what? It's not the greatest line of sight anyway. There's a lot of buildings and stuff in the way. They still need more here, though. I, like, swear to God, if they don't, like, put anything else in here, Venice, they are in trouble. Pike's coming up now, so it's going to get into a real bit of an issue there. I mean, they now definitely need to get archers here. Like, these pikes do a lot of damage. There you go. Gunners on the wall. These guys might do some work. Gunners on the wall. Shoot them. I mean, I personally probably want to have someone else. Do they force back? They have. And they've got another tower coming on. So they are going to try and take out these guys here. They really want to do it for some reason. Oh my gosh, look at this poor unit down here with Umini de Arm. I mean, they're just trying to capture the tower because it's not going to happen. They're going to land stuff on the wall, and then they're going to, I guess, like, then take this point, and then they can run along here, and then they can get off. I guess that's their thought. Looks like they're also going to try and combat this cav out here. It looks like Venice has finally had enough. He's going to send out his Lancer Spaghetti and just take out this cav once and for all. I mean, Lorraine's a mile off. I think he knows that there's other cavs here. He must know. Yeah, he knows. I think he knows. He's like, the Lancer unit's getting ready, and it was looking like it was going to go straight into there. The second one, I think, got that job, is going to take out this knight unit. Got crossbows over here. Looks like, what is he doing with these crossbows? Is he trying to get onto the wall or something? I don't know. They are attacking over here though, and I don't think that they have a clear line of sight, these crossbows. Some of them do, like barely a good line of sight though. So, like, we'll see what happens. what I was going to say, but I wonder what are these crossbows doing. I thought they were going to go out and get that tower. I honestly was like, why? Oh, over here though, they're taking out these crossbows. That's nice. I mean, they are losing as well, these sergeants. These crossbows had like no ammo left. It's because the gunners, I think the gunners are here just firing onto the friend and foe. They just don't care. Don't care about losses. Toulouse is running out of sergeants though. I'm like seeing a lot of his men dead and dying, and like I feel like he's still got a lot of Bohemia left to take out. Pole arms breaking here. This is huge. I mean, they're facing other pole arms, some Venetian ones. But that's a bad sign because obviously pole arms are usually one of the limited units that like factions can bring. So like to lose this unit, that's a big loss. One less choke point you can pin down. Oh, you can see the trebuchet in here though. It really wants to hit them. I mean, they might get a good hit here. No, both missed. Come on, this is a huge blob that he's hitting. Sadly though, we have a trebuchet out of ammo, and the other one's pretty low, so that's not a good sign. Like I don't know how many kills they've got, but I feel like they could have probably got more. Cav down here. Don't know what that was charging to maybe to the spears here.
Our men are breaking up.
Got some okay kills, I imagine. Yeah, Toulouse is really bringing in the last of his stuff now. He's got like the pole arms in here. He's got shock infantry in here. Gunners coming in. What are the numbers looking like? 5,700 versus 4,800. So, I mean, the defenders have really closed the gap. Like, they were about 2,300 behind. They're now about 1,000 behind. Definitely want to charge this unit, though. It's looking the wrong way. There we go. Venice is seeing the reason to charge up. Take this unit out. But I mean, I wonder how much that's down to ammo. I was thinking, like them reducing the difference in army size. But I don't know. There's still a fair amount of ammo left for some of these units, so could argue that it wasn't ammo that did the damage. Shock infantry in against spears. There's only one winner here. Pole arms in here now, and they're just winning this street bit by bit. Don't know why we have shock infantry in here. And archer sergeants, I can see why. You should not have like the shock infantry, these heavy axes in here. Again, Cav like over here charging. Looks like he was trying to do damage to this sergeant unit. Oh no, this is pole arm. This is I thought this was a sergeant for some reason. Definitely not a good idea to charge this unit.
Men are running. Stand and fight, damn you!
Here we go. Looks like we're going to see, yeah, the macemen going in. I thought they were trying to catch the pole arms out, and they didn't really. Pole arms kind of set up in time. More pole arms in behind though. Some halberdiers. Yeah, these guys are just rinsed. They should just get out of here, that maceman. It's just not a good fight to be in. Venice has brought stuff around here. Kind of surprised at that. Venice is making nice headway in both areas now with the pole arms in. His landings over here kind of been successful, kind of haven't. Like, they've not really made any movement. Fighting so much Pavy spears has been a bit of a pain, I think, for the attackers. These guys just hold forever. I mean, they don't look like they should be on walls, but Man, do they operate just fine on him. Facing some tier 2 stuff. So those heavy swords. Umuni de arm.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Spears losing here now, I think because they're trying to reset up. I don't know. But once they take this wall, the attackers, I mean, it's another threat that they have over here. And they could just set up archers, like here. And they could just then fire over and into the reserves. So it could be devastating. As you can see here now that we've got archers and swords going after pole arms. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Cav just... Did that just blitz on through? I think it did. Oh my god. Okay, and then we've got knights coming up now. I think these archers just broke, and then the Cav just like came on in and just went, yep, don't mind us. And as you can see, these 2 choke points now are being won. So the defenders have to fall back to like here maybe, or like actually into this choke point. So they are really pinned back now in most areas.
Their tower has fallen. Good news.
Towers have been destroyed. Okay, that probably lost a load of men for both sides. Mainly for this Venetian unit here, and I think it broke this Pavis unit. These Fanti Damara are actually doing a pretty good job here. Still waiting to see, well, their gun. I've seen their gunners a bit in action, I guess. What are they firing at? The other gunners, maybe? Not really sure. This is a really nice position up here, though. Like, you can use your gunners and as Lorraine is, and you can fire on the units that are on that wall over there. So that's what they were doing to like the Fancy Damar there. The medium swords, in fact. I think these medium swords are trying to help get involved with the spears. Not really sure, but they've got the gunners there, and they are just ripping through the cannoneers here of Lorraine. So Venice is now getting ready to duel it out here. He needs to be careful. He doesn't want to get too close to this combat. He wants to keep an angle. Cab being broken here. No surprise. Pole arms shocking through the lot, being involved in the fight. Yeah, I certainly start thinking about being aggressive down here, going after the spears. Just another way for the defenders to have to defend. Like, this is a nice little way in. You can just go up here.
Running from the enemy.
Looks like they're going to fall back as well. Yeah, I definitely start being aggressive now here. Like, the Cav just goes down the street. Can do all sorts. And they're really blobbing up here. I mean, if they had artillery or archers, good target here. I don't think they've got artillery left. No, they've run out. The Great Bombard might sell ammo. It does have a slither. A slither. Cav over here for Lorraine's eventually going to have to do something, whether it's go for a general, whether it's go for, I don't know, artillery. It's going to have to do something, or maybe the shock here. Because it's just, all it's been done is been, like, watched and kept out of the game.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Really smart by the attacker. Like, he just keeps the unit, kept the unit by it. And he's kept that knight unit out of the game. And, like, the defenders need that more than the attackers, like, need to go and kill it. And the attackers are all like, well, the defenders don't have Cav to defend themselves. That's fine. We'll use the rest of our Cav to kill them, basically. So I'm pretty sure Venice has more Cav than Lorraine. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he does. Polearms versus Polearms. This is always an exciting fight to watch. Just like people leaning, like kneeling forward, pokey. Shock infantry now. I don't know why they're sending shock infantry in. Just get them out of there. And over here, okay, as you can see, they got the sergeants in. I don't know why they didn't send the Cav in. Because we're about to see this sergeant, I think, get like just destroyed by Cav. Kind of a little bit of a poor move here by Toulouse. Cav charging in here. So we've got the gendarmes going in. They may break those pavis. They certainly won't break this cav here. This is a fresh Barbazonian. Now would be the time to be aggressive over here. I mean, there is no like archers or anything on this barricade here. And also, yeah, we wanted to send up swords and stuff to support the fight here. And this cav should now just go after the maceman. Don't go after the other cav. I mean, it's wavering. Kind of concerning. Yep, they're going to carry on the chase. And they kind of charged into the flank of that unit there, that sergeant. They broke them. Bit of a mess over here, won't lie. Bit of a mess. Don't know what they're doing there exactly. Over here, though, they need to fall back their shock infantry as well. Like, all they're doing is just getting impaled by pikes. Send some shock infantry up here. This will, like, definitely, these gendarmes will definitely hold this gate. Or this, I guess it's kind of like a gate, but it's not really. This stairway for a long, long time. Get the gunners up, and you can start shooting the gun like them at the gendarmes. Not a bad idea.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
But surprisingly, the shock infantry is winning in this fight. Yes, I'm very surprised myself. Oh my gosh, some really good hits here. Is that the gunners? Yeah, it is. Gunners shooting on the other handgunners here, and while the handgunners of Bohemia are just shooting into the big blob of pole arms and shock infantry down there. But they cannot miss at all. Now we've got pikes coming up. Must be Lorraine getting involved in the fight. We've got a standoff here as well.
Stand and fight, damn you!
I honestly think they should still open up this breach point here. I mean, yeah, there's shock infantry ready, but I mean, it's just another way for them to get in, and they've got plenty of infantry now. I think the attackers to seal the deal, but so do the defenders. The defenders have a lot if they retreat back to like this point here that they can just use. The gunners actually are very close, danger close now to the front line. They need to be careful. Pikes versus pole arms. I think Pikes should win this. And the shock infantry helps to even out the fight a little bit. Like I said, oh, the pole arms did break, in fact. Like I said, they just need a bit of artillery, of like a NAF or two, and that would be nasty. Just go in there, just do some damage. That will break Bohemia's spirit. Oh, this is awkward with the statues here. There we go. There we go. I like how this guy's like wearing some sort of weird like turban. Don't know what that is. It must be like some sort of Renaissance style hat the Italians wore. Heavy axemen here holding the line against pole arms and dismounted chevaliers, but the dismounted chevaliers losing because Frank archers here are supporting that front line, getting some really nice kills there. They need to get their own archers up, start shooting stuff down. Like, they need to get in there. Gunners over here, they're shooting at stuff now. Got the Vantage Mark coming up.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Hold the line. Don't let these pesky Italians get in. I mean, they are already in. They're a good way into the city, but we can't let them into the Citadel. Not into the Royal Palace. More pole arms coming up. Got some pole arms here breaking or wavering for Venice. They've actually just rallied a bit. Need these gunners, yeah. Get these gunners up and just let them just do their work and killing these axemen and like and these pikes. They'll do work. Why commit more like men to die? I mean, it's already a lot of people have died in this one choke point. Look at that. And there's yet to be more, I think, to die. You get the general in as well. Get the counter to us. Would be the counter to lose. But just as general's bodyguard. And unfortunately, it seems like these crossbows are back on this wall. I don't know if they left at some point. But they're here. I don't know why they're not just shooting into the side of these sergeants. They just left themselves open. Venice is losing here. So, I mean, it seems like in some areas of the battle, there's a lot of mix stuff going on. Like, some areas Venice and Toulouse are winning, and some areas the defenders are winning. Like, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, what are the numbers now saying? Numbers are saying 3,500 against 2,400. They've got to close that gap a little bit more, have the defenders. And they've done that possibly with a charge from the Knights there. Routing, or they did route those pole arms. Have routed those swords by the looks of it. So the pikes are getting mobilized there and they get back into the front line. Also getting themselves very, very close to the gunners. Yeah, these pikes are doing a good job. I mean, they would with the extra range they've got over the pole arms, and the archers are shooting into the flank of these guys. They really need to get like archers like on this wall here. They need to take this wall. Like these Humda arms actually on this wall. They do not realize how important they are here. Yeah, finally, Venice is setting up some of his own shock infantry to deal with them. Honestly, they just need to get gunners up as well. Get gunners up, start shooting stuff. Maybe take a bit more of a slow approach. It looks like that's not happening. It looks like they're quite happy to carry on pushing on. Well, the pikes here losing though, they were losing at one point. Gunners firing. What are they firing at? Oh, they're firing at the stuff behind on like the next like wall, or, like next defense, which is these Pavy spears. Cav coming back. It's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be close. Shock infantry here. Those turn the fight around. Got some Spanish Chevaliers coming in. Love seeing all the like beheadings going on, like just people losing their heads. These big old axes. Yeah, I think the macemen are getting bested here. Yeah, they are. Silver chevron Humda arms here. I wonder whether that was earned. Humda arms here with 2 bronze chevrons. Yeah, look at this. Like nothing's here now. I mean, I just charge up with the Spanish Chevaliers, maybe break these guys and then retreat again. These pikes are just waiting for something to happen so they could go back in. Swords on this side though, I mean they're getting ready for an assault. They're trying to like sneak through. Look at this, it's like barbed wire. It's like medieval barbed wire. Yeah, they just retreat and they like don't really want to try it. Don't know why you do this. Now you're turning your back. It's even worse now if you get shot by a crossbow bolt. At least with the shield in the way, you could stop it. And I wouldn't just stand here. I would just go back. Like they are going to break through here eventually. Like these macemen are nearly gone. These Humda arms are not looking hot either. There is Cav here. Oh, Cav came down. Nice charge there from the defenders. Knights go charging in here, doing a lot of damage to this Chevalier unit of Toulouse. So that was a really nice. Big win there for the defenders. Doing some damage to this very, very expensive and very, very precious shock infantry. Shock infantry always precious to a defender and an attacker because they can change a single battle very easily. But yeah, it looks like they're now going to go back in. It looks like the Knights are not finished. They look like they want to have another go. Here we go. Even worse now this time because that Chevalier unit was marching forward. And yeah, look at that. It was a fresh unit down to 66 men. They might need to send them some more shock infantry or like some swords or polearms, or they don't really have any of that. How are they not breaking through here? Honda Arms are doing such a good job. Did they kill those Venetian shock, or did they just retreat? I think they were just retreat. They're down here. But they started at the top of this ramp and they've pushed nearly all the way down, back down to this level, and they're gonna break that unit there. It's like, well done to them.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat.
And they're still fighting in this breach here somehow. Like, how have they not like used crossbows and gunners to wear these guys down? Oh my god, that was a vicious fire from like the crossbows, from the gunners. Broken here, and they've broken through. Look at this. They've destroyed the barricade. Now they've got like what, a depleted unit of macemen to go after. They've got cavalry here, Lancer Spaghetti. They've got infantry. They can get in. I mean, this Lancer Spaghetti could go all the way up here, go into the backs. I mean, now would be a good time to push over here as well. The pikes have been moved on. Some cracks aren't open for the defenders. Look at this. Look at this. Brothers only in cab breaking. Then it'll be the crossbows. There's nothing here ready. Yeah, the pike's getting ready to like defend. But honestly, I would get this cab and I would be running down here to take out all of this. This is what you want to go for. Like, that's where the other Lancer Spaghetti coming up. They just need to get into the backs of stuff. Like this one especially, go for the like the heavy axemen over here. This big blob of stuff has been causing issues all game. Got this pike. I think that's literally what this pike's about to do. Is about to just cut off the spot here. A general's died though. How has he died? Oh my gosh, he's just gone through caltrops. Toulouse, no. Losing his general in such a foolish way. That's why you always got to keep an eye on what stuff's doing. So yeah, you should have like paid attention. Should have really paid attention. Oh well. It's in the end, he's gone into the back of this shock infantry there. Yeah, kill that's great. But this is the real prize. I mean, I feel like if you just get close to this pike, you might break it. They're already wavering and there's no cab or anything near them. They just need like one volley into the back of them. They're gone. Shock here though, yeah, is like still doing well. Nuts. And again, they just need to push up here. Now that the pikes are like occupied over on that far side, like now's the time to push up here. They've got nothing really to protect it. Now's the time, yeah, push up with the Venetians. Yes, it's all coming together now. These Honda Arms up here, man, they're doing a nasty amount of like damage. They've killed so many men. You can see Venice is back for more though. He's like, I've got more. I can send plenty more boys after you. Fair, he actually can. He's got plenty more shock over here. It's fresh. There's an endless amount of shock, it would seem. Alright, now they need to go. Yeah, they broke those pikes. Now this is just weak shock infantry. They're actually falling the rest back. They got these spears back. That's a shame. But this is the way to get in now. They just need to go in this way. Swords need to get committed. The shock needs to get committed. Get a cav round here.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Get gunners set up down here. All sorts. This is going to be a pain to break through. What we got here, this Gizemir is like, got to go up against Trebuchet crew, Pavi spears. Some nasty things there, especially that Trebuchet crew. I would not want to mess with that. Those guys, they've got to be big boys to go to operate that siege equipment. Archers in here now. This is a bad sign that Archer's not been committed to the fight. And we've got a Duke's Foot Guard. Oh, Lorraine's got a general that's a shock infantry. Nice. These guys can do a lot of damage. Foot Guard, Duke's Foot Guard sound like they're not gonna mess around. They've got like the colours of Lorraine on them as well. They look awesome. Yeah, and they got a pretty good charge on these shock infantry here. Need to get some archers on them or something. They'll do a lot of damage then. Yeah, you got archers here. Shoot these guys. Breaking here as well. This is not a good sign. Pavi's spear's just been broken here. How? What happened? Did they just get gunned down or something? general over here. This is a bad sign. Look at this. We've got the Bohemian general here. I mean, he's now about to get like... He's attacking this Lance of Spaghetti, doing a good amount of damage here. This one needs to just like sneak around the back. And then just needs to hammer and anvil him. No, he's just gone straight in. Fool. Needs to surround the unit, not just like do that. Yeah, here comes Toulouse's general. Hopefully they do that. They just go around the back, get a good charge. That'll then change that fight. This is I don't know whether just because Bohemian's got nothing left, he just like, screw it, I'm going to get my general killed. Or maybe he saw the chance to just kill a cav unit. Probably should have used it defensively. Look at this, it's just a mess of cav. You can barely tell who's who. Actually, I'll go as far as saying you can't tell who's who. But I can tell you that the general is losing. Yeah, I don't know why they did this. They should have stayed behind the pikes. Yeah, well, Bohemian's got like, they have these Pavy spears, but yeah, I think that was it. Oh, yeah, that was it, was this Pavy spear. And they got these halberdiers. No, he should not have sent these guys in yet. Should have waited. You can see what they're doing now. They're going to try and like, sort of form like a box, almost. They just kind of want to lure them in, attack them, and then they can just like surround them. And it's kind of, I mean, certainly these Gizmirs have not set up properly. And neither are the halberdiers, though. The halberdiers are going to get shot on the flank from those archers all the way over there. So that was really nice by Venice there. Just going to get some flanking shots. The best sort of shots on the halberdier unit. Oh, God, yeah, these... Look at that. The Bohemian halberdiers just cutting down these... the halberdiers of Toulouse. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. Just being wrecked. Nice. Nicely done there by Bohemia. Still kicking butt. But that's not a good sign there. The Duke's foot guard dying. And also this general is also nearly dead. So, I mean, that's not a good sign. Really, I just get these gunners up and just shoot those pikes. Like, what are they going to do? Then you got the cav. You can start thinking about maybe getting the cav in, like, maybe through this way. I still think they should, like, get the general for Venice. The Doge. The Doge should just go in the back. He could just slip through there, go into the back of this halberdier, ping off anywhere he likes. Oh, we now got Pavy spears up on this wall, like that shotgun which has been beaten back. Bohemian's general gone. This is a Pavy spear though, fighting against shock on a wall. This is not in well. Not for the spears. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this siege. It certainly has been a fun one to watch, and it looks like the defenders are going to lose ever so slightly. They've done a really good defense though. I mean, what have they killed? Most of this army. Yeah, they killed like 90% of this army. Oh, we have some cav here. Good. Some Lance of Spaghetti coming in. They didn't really get the right charge. They need to sneak around. What happened to the pole arms? Did they just break? I think they just broke, yeah. Oh, yeah, they broke 134 men. Wow. That's not good. That's why you don't send your general in, especially when you have units left. And Toulouse has just kind of pulled through those archers there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Those archers were not quite broken. They're not even broken at all. Naughty Toulouse. Don't pull through. Not when you've nearly won the battle. Swords in it now. I mean, these Lorraine troops, yeah, they're wavering now. I think it's just army losses. The general's about to die, I think, here. And there you go. A Pyrrhic victory for Toulouse and for Venice. So we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. So this one was sent in by Mythic Yeet, who was playing as Toulouse. Yeah, it was certainly a good battle by like both of the attackers and the defenders. The defenders did a really good job as well. So yeah, so this was. We'll have a quick look at Mythic's army first. His Shark infantry did quite well, got 203 kills. This one did not do well though, 24 kills. His pole arms again had a very mixed sort of game. Like some did really well, some did like here 301. Some did really poor. His sergeants, which you can see, he spammed so many of them. I think the best one's 122 and 167. I think is the best one actually I can see. His archers did very little. His crossbows did quite well, getting 147. His gunners got 191 kills. His cav 204. So yeah, he did pretty good there. Some like pretty good kills, but a lot of average kills. And then we got Sacheks here with the Republic of Venice. His shock infantry 120 kills. His polearms 207. His swords here getting 121. I think that's the best one of any of his swords actually. And then his gunners over here, he brought a lot of gunners. 262, 235, some good kills there, and his cav getting 207 kills. So yeah, some pretty good kills for him as well. Then we have Jakku here playing as Lorraine. His shock infantry, 235. Some really good kills there. His spears did okay, but nothing amazing. I think they just like held up the line for a long time. His pikes got 146. I thought they might have got more kills than that. And his like swords here, Saul de Man, 107. His Francage is 171. His Pavis crossbows 193, and his gunners 241, and his Cav getting 159 kills, and his Trebuchet 529 kills. It's insanely good. These Trebuchets are so good in this mod. Then we have Frank here playing as Bohemia. His shock infantry 235 kills. His spears did a lot better, getting like 88 kills at 95, a lot better actually. His pole arms getting 331. His all did pretty well, to be fair. His macemen getting 299 kills this one here. They did really well. These guys are nasty. Then his archer sergeants here, 138 kills. His crossbows 177, 263. And his Cav did a lot more disappointing, and his Trebuchet only got 120 compared to Jakku's 500 plus. But there you go, guys. That is the Siege Battle for today. I hope you enjoyed. It certainly was a very good one to watch. And if you want to see more 12-12 Siege action, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support as we work towards 4K subs. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.